Okay, holy smokes, people, we are getting down there. Mastery Manager is our next one for the 2020 tech updates. So let's take a look at Mastery Manager. And what is Mastery Manager? Basically, this is an online assessment feature with great reports. So we use it quite a bit at the high school level, but in remote learning, it can be a really, really important tool for you. All right, so to get into Mastery Manager, when I go to log in, you're going to use your full email and your password. If you are not in Mastery Manager, this is not working, then try forgot password and see if it actually sends your password to you. Otherwise, put in a help desk ticket, and then I can go into the backside and take a look to make sure that you are activated and that you're in our system. We do have a lot of new staff, so any staff who is new and or staff who have not used it in a very long time may see this. Okay, so once you are logged in, you are going to come to the home creation page. Basically, we have now some new features that are in partial credit answer key layout, which is great for the people who don't want to necessarily put their assignments in, or not assignments, questions in it. But for remote learning, we're going to need questions online. Item analysis, gradebook pace, which is all awesome. So we have this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff here. So take a look at all of this. The first thing you would need to do is actually create an item bank. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot of this, but when you go into Mastery Manager, the item bank is where your questions are. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. So if I can create a question, and I can go in and I can choose what kind of question I want here. So there's a lot of opportunity. You can put in video and pictures and different things like that. Okay, so once you get your item banks in there, then you assign those to an assessment, and that assessment then shows up, and you can take a look at this. So this is the fashion, and this is, let me see if I have a layout here. So these are all the questions that are in here, and all of these questions came out of an item bank. The nice thing about that is that if you put your standards in the item bank, even updated standards, then what we can do is when you create a question, you assign it to that specific standard, and then you can assign, in your reporting features, you can get the questions per standard, and you can see which standards the kids are having the most trouble on, which then can take you back to what can I do differently in my teaching there. So it's actually a very, very cool tool, and you can look across districts. So if you're doing a common assessment, you have the availability to take a look at the test across the board of all the kids who took that test, and then see the reports and see where, oh, hey, so-and-so at West did a really nice job on this. Her kids did really well. She must teach it really well. My kids didn't get it so well. What are you doing differently that I'm not doing that I can incorporate to make it better so both of our kids do really well on that section? So it is a very cool tool. I will be putting together some more information on that later on. But in the meantime, if you want to do your own exploring for Mastery Manager, go right here to their help. They have some really awesome videos, and we can sit down and we can kind of muddle through this as well. But if you go to I believe it's webinars, maybe it is training. Okay, you guys are going to bear with me just 1 second. It's in videos, sorry. So go in the videos and go to the online assessments rubrics. This online is your online item bank, that kind of thing. You have got the item bank 2 here, all of this stuff. So start down here and work your way up. There's tons of things that you can do. Watch the videos. Some of them are really short. If you go into the item bank, you're going to see some that are a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay. So you want to just make sure that you can take a look and do some of that stuff. All right. If you have additional questions, please let me know. I will be able to sit down with you and we can do this. I did do several webinars this summer over Mastery Manager, and it was pretty awesome.